Morning guys, on from the reading this morning. I've decided to do another reading, okay. The reading I did was deep dive into your soul, about work that needs doing, and things that you need to watch out for. Ever since I clicked off from that reading, and as we speak in real time now, that reading is still uploading on YouTube. It's taking an awful long time to read, so I've been called to continue that reading. Call it an extended if you want to, but I get the feeling there's a little bit more to it. Okay, those of you who don't know me, don't watch the channel, I'm an intuitive witch. I shuffle the cards, jump whatever I get told, I get told. What I get told, you get told. I don't know where it's starting, where it's continuing, where it's ending, okay? The message is the message from source. Don't try to make it fit. If you don't like it, click off. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you need to hear. I'm honest. There is no mixed messages. What you see is what you get. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, okay? That's enough of quoting Dr. Zeus for one morning. Also, all actions, decisions that you make or take as a result of watching anything on this channel are on you. As in any of these broadcasts and in life and in every respect, you are responsible for your own actions, okay? If you bugger it up, it's on you. Not me or the channel, it's on you. You are responsible. If you haven't worked that out now, it's a really good life lesson to be getting on with. I haven't read from this oracle for ages. It's the Messenger Oracle. I've been called to read from it. I'm going to give you some extra messages from Spirit with the fortune cookies. And I have a lovely little deck here called the Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle. Can give you some yes or no answers, okay? Been having conversations this morning with one of my offspring about deities, okay? Dark and light and whatnot. And how we are all as one, okay? Interesting, because in the last reading I spoke about how it doesn't matter about dark and light in the angelic realm. They are not against each other. They are not fighting. There is no divide. Okay, they are all together as one. They all work in collaboration with one another. Whatever faith you are, okay, is to be respected across the board by everybody, upside down, inside out, backwards, forwards, whichever way you go. Okay. If you are a strong follower of Jesus Christ works in conjunction with everybody. Okay? He works in conjunction with Allah. He works in conjunction with Hecate, with Morrigan, with Kali, with anyone. Okay? With Lord Ganesh. Everyone works together. They are united. It is a union. Okay? They are the realm. They are the spiritual realm. This is why we have a universe. Okay? They all work together. Whichever faith you are and you follow, if it brings you comfort, I salute and respect that, okay? No one should be interfering, castigating, judging, or using anything for manipulation against another, okay? All religions, faiths, paths count. They are all valid, okay? They are all authentic. Wow, that's interesting. Card that's just come out. I haven't looked at this deck for ages. I love this deck. If you haven't already, guys, please like, share and subscribe, okay? Sometimes I don't read for days and days and days, and sometimes I do like block readings all in one, a kind of binge read, so to speak. But because I'm an intuitive witch, I generally read when I'm called to. And today is such a day. It's got nothing to do with my car being in the garage, me not being able to move. No, it really hasn't, actually. I am called to read today. Okay. All divine beings, what messages do we have today, please? Everyone holds, guides and watches you in the realms, regardless of your chosen path, okay? Whether you are a believer of whatever God, goddess, deity, being, they all hold you. Because they're firm, the spiritual firm, the biggest culprit you ever would know. And karma is also part of their team. That's an interesting message I'm being given. Karma's a patient soul. Okay. Whoa. Why don't I use this deck more often? Got a nice message come out here. Smashing. Okay, let's have a look. Let's get you on a really good message here, shall we? Alright, yeah. It's almost like it can hear me. Okay, I've just seen her 505. You must hear what I've got to say. Thank you. Any more, please? Guardians of Spirits, guides. Thank you. I've just been told enough now. Okay. That'll do. Talked about everybody being in conjunction with everybody. Let two become one. Okay? There's union here. Whether it be romantic union, career union, collaboration, family union, union is a coming together. It's a coming together in love, honour and respect. Okay? The universe, uni, is in union. Like I just said about Jesus Christ, Allah, Kali, Hecate, Morrigan, Gaia, the dark and the light, they work in collaboration with each other. That's why you can see your night sky with your stars. It's the dark and the light collaborating in divine union together. Okay, if the world could embrace that, it would be a much more wonderful existence. And I think this is what they're trying to teach us here. Okay, I'm not being fluffy for the sake of it. Like I said to you, I say what I mean what I say. I'm searingly honest. I do truly, honestly believe that whatever path you follow, you are held, guided and protected by the divine. Whatever you resonate with, the divine is the divine, and they hold and love us all. We just need to be respectful enough to the divine to listen to them. I'm asking you to do that. Listen to your intuition. Move with kindness, grace and love. Okay? To become one. Let your darkness and your light, okay, find one another. Okay? Please. Once you can work out how to do that, a new day dawns. And do it without malice. Do it with kindness and grace and love. What did I say to you? I said to you that it's almost like the cards can hear me. Embrace the dark. Okay, so your new day is coming. Okay, your life lessons, this is on from the last reading. You're breaking ancestral patterns, curses. Okay, strife, difficulties is coming, but you must do it with kindness, grace and love, and embrace your darkness. Okay, there will be darkness directed towards you by unhealed energies that stand firm in your power, but still do it with kindness and grace, because light will always conquer approaching darkness. Okay, you can't snuff out someone else's you can't make your own candle burn brighter by snuffing out someone else's. Such a common cliche, but it's so blooming true. Okay, so embrace your dark. You can see the stars shining in the dark, unless you're some kind of nutter that has fireworks in the day and think you can see them. I never did understand that, but maybe that's just sound magic. Who knows? Good luck to them. Happy is cool. Embrace your darkness. Okay, darkness isn't always bad, but any darkness that approaches you, people will not always be happy for the strides that you're making in your life, simply because they either feel it's a threat to them, or they don't want to see you succeed. Okay, or they've directed something towards you which your light has conquered. Okay, be vigilant. Keep shining. Okay, understand your darkness. Instead of running from it or trying to kill it because you're trying to kill part of yourself, embrace it. Okay, do it with love, grace, honour. Okay, this is union for yourself. Okay, this is the union for yourself, embracing your dark without malice. Okay, people talk about ego deaths and killing egos. I disagree with that personally. Your ego is part of you. It's just understanding the balance. I thought it was something on my window. It's just a fly going by. Okay, I'm in front of a big, huge plate glass window here. I've got the privilege of living in a very old house overlooking Greenbelt land, and it's beautiful. But with old houses come huge windows and lots of distractions. And I always was swayed as a kid by things that go. So I'll try not to look at things passing me above the camera here, but here we are. But on from this, yes, again, I think that's a sign. Be vigilant. I'm looking through a window. Source is telling me to look, to see, to be vigilant. Okay. Not everybody's always going to be pleased for you. You don't need to be nasty and go back at them with darkness, because you just adding fuel to your fire, okay? If someone is having a bit of a hissy fit, just allow them to burn out on their own. I've just seen 1010, okay? Ignore, okay? Be vigilant. Seek the lesson in this. Try to understand, okay, what exactly is going on and why. You can do all this without embroiling yourself in the situation, okay? You can do all this as shadow work yourself, understanding your own shadow. When we have a spiritual attack of sorts, okay, we tend to feel quite personally threatened by it. I would use it as a learning opportunity, but also as a confirmer of how badass you really are. Because if you can go on in grace and love without any response to them and still come out with your crown adjusted, you're all that in a bag of chips, all right? So seeking the lesson here. Being proactive, not reactive, okay? Responsible, not responsive. That's a good message, thank you. Right, the source of all. Again, I'm speaking about all the omnipotent beings in the realm and everybody collaborating with one another up there and around us, okay? I often have very raucous, very mirth-filled conversations with one of my children who's an adolescent. They're very expressive, and they're a little off the wall sometimes. And I quite often in these conversations, refer to my late mum, which is their gran. And I look up. Whenever I look up, I always get told, "Why are you looking up? I'm all around you." The source of all. Okay, closing out a cycle here. Okay, you are seeing the situation for exactly what it is. And you are doing it with love and kindness. What did I say to you? Do it in love, grace, and kindness. She has a scepter. She has a mask on here. This is just a mask to the outside world. Keep your cards close to your chest. You can rectify a situation without showing your cards, and you can still do it in love and grace and self-respect, okay, for yourself. Honour Gaia, okay? Mother Earth, the source of all, the creator, okay? Stands beside you, guides you. Listen to spirit, whoever you follow and whoever you work with to guide you, whoever you worship, whichever way you want to take it, okay? Honour them. Gaia is traditionally known as Mother Earth, okay? And Earth is all around us, you can't deny it. You may get some flat earthers, you may get some people saying, okay, if that's what you believe. But Mother Earth is Mother Earth. You can't question it. It's here, it's in front of you, it's abundant, okay? It is what it is. So whichever path you follow, honour. Listen to them. I've just seen 1313 on the timer. Okay. Understand, okay, what you need and what you want and the difference. What's best for you and what you desire. Sometimes it can marry up. Sometimes it doesn't. Quite often it doesn't, okay. A lot of third eye work going on here. Understanding the balance between light and dark, okay. Day and night. The wisdom to know the difference between each, and the wisdom to know that they are not fighting each other. You need to stop fighting yourself. Be in collaboration with yourself, collaboration with all the beings of the universe, your spiritual support team. They are awesome. Embrace spirit. Wow, I hadn't seen that card. Embrace spirit. Okay. Listen when you are told. If you don't understand, ask for a clarifier. Do. You can meditate on it. You can ask in the tween stage. You can just say it out loud just before you go to bed. Ask them to speak to you in the 5D. Make it clear the best channel to receive the information, okay? There's sometimes I'm given signs I don't understand, and I've said to them, I'm sorry, I'm such a donor, I can't decode this. Can you come to me in my 5D, please? Or can you show me a sign that's a little bit clearer? I'm having a bit of a donut day. I'm having a dizzy day. They understand that, and I do get shown, but you need to be patient. It's not going to show you instantly, okay? It's not messenger message. It can be used to channel in that respect, but things take a little more time because the messages are a little more life-changing than a messenger message, okay? Do not fear the unknown. Surrender to spirit. Okay. Let go. Trust. Truly trust. Trust that divine and fate and what will be will have your back, and you will be all right. You will be all right. By holding on, you're blocking the flow of natural energy. Okay. Another conversation I had this morning as well, interesting. I love adolescence. I really, really do. Is how we were talking about game shows of the 80s and how on a Saturday night we'd sit down with our parents and we'd watch and we'd get really excited. I was talking about, for those of you in the UK here, The Price is Right with Bruce Forsyth, and how people would get excited about higher or lower, and how you would gamble and you would guess, and sometimes they'd be having a really good run to the end to win the car, and the last card would be wrong and they'd lose the whole lot. And we spoke about how life can be a bit like that, and how in parallel universes, every one of those contestants has won that car. You make your decisions, but you have to surrender. You have to surrender, okay? That's one thing I love about my adolescence, is that I can have really off the wall, no holds barred conversations about the universe, black holes and all sorts of nutty things. I do believe these conversations promote extreme growth, okay, spiritually, mentally and emotionally, for myself and my children, and my friends. Those of you that are select friends of mine that have these conversations with me, you know. They're not regular conversations, but they go down the rabbit hole and some. And we often come out feeling a little exhausted but extremely exhilarated. It's all growth. So do not be afraid to go down the rabbit hole, okay? Alice? Do the deep dive, okay? Do not fear the unknown. The unknown are new opportunities, all right? Respect your boundaries. There are times in our journey we need to take a pause, all right? Times we need to reflect. We may have a wobble and slightly doubt ourselves, maybe we go back, we may not. But it's like when we're walking up a hill on a hot day, we all need a breather. That's okay. We all need a breather to stop, rehydrate, and reflect. Whether you spiritually rehydrate or physically rehydrate. Rehydrate and respect. Trust the wild and grain. Trust your soul. Trust living nature, living art. Living messages that come through to you. This is, I often think this is Ellen of the Forest as well sometimes. She's a guardian, a protector. Protect yourself, but also get a feeling here there's a maternal and a paternal protection here for you and yours, for your offspring, for those that you love, for those that you give care to, whoever and whatever that may be. And again, next card confirms that. Nurture all that you love. Love without condition. Now, the thing about loving without condition is I'm not sure this is actually accurate. Unconditional love is not unconditional, tolerating unconditional abuse. Everyone has their boundaries and everyone should be respectful to each other, okay? Love someone with all your heart. Give without the expectation of receiving. But if someone starts to disrespect you, you have every right to withdraw that love. You don't need to be nasty or hateful. You just withdraw your energy. Okay. Do we have any more, please? This is a complete oracle read. There's no tarot in this. I just feel called to read. Any more, please, guardians, angels, spirits, guides? Or do you want me to speak to the fortune cookies cards? Any more, please? I've been told one more shuffle. Yes, okay. What did I just say to you? Oh, wow. Surrender. I said surrender, didn't I? Surrender. Let go, let God. Trust. Okay? Surrender and trust. God is whoever you want them to be. God is the person that guides you. It doesn't have to be the stereotypical God that you see on the front of religious buildings or in society. God is your God. You know who your God is. That's respected, whoever your God is. Fantastic. Okay? All good to you. Okay? Blessings to you. Surrender to the flow. Yeah, transformation, butterfly here. Understand this. Wonderful. Trust your magic. Trust. Surrender. Let your darkness and your light balance one another, complement each other. The greatest union, the greatest love ever. You are both. Okay. Know this. Stop beating yourself up. Stop fighting yourself. Start loving yourself. Every aspect of you. Okay. pieces in the puzzle, aren't they? Do I take them? No. Okay. We've got fortune cookie. Assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. Birth of a child also likely. That's interesting, because in my last reading I said to you, if you don't want children, be careful. Message is pertinent. It's a small one, but it's a pertinent message, okay? But go for what you want. Soulmate connections coming. We have many soulmates in this life, I believe, for different reasons. Nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors and around animals, farmlands or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Protect the wild and green. Go get grounded, guys. Okay, go get barefoot. Get naked if you feel you need to. Be careful. Stingy things in these seasons and laws and stuff like that, but be careful. But go get grounded, okay? Go a one with nature. Even just take your dog for a walk with your flip-flops on. I can't speak. Brain works too fast for my mouth. Do. Go walk in green. Be at one. Positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring rewards and a major purchase is worth making. Eat the cake. I count cake as a major purchase, do you? Yeah, I think so. Any final messages, please? No, okay. Okay. Any more? Carefully made plans could be thrown out of the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. Surrender. Do not fear the unknown. Okay, the message, please. Any final messages, please? You're on the precipice of something amazing. Okay. Reconsider. That's interesting. You see on this rock, there's two things crossed. I get the feeling a situation has tried to rehash itself on a few occasions. Okay. And this is the go around of it again for the second or the third time. I think it's the third time this situation has happened for you. Choose a new direction. It's not the right time. Let it go. Big transformation coming, okay? Now I've got you going in the right direction in the reverse. What you feel you need to be going towards, reconsider. This is just guidance, guys, okay? No. Don't do it. Whatever it is. Collective. This is just guidance. But this is the message I'm being given. Okay? Connect to your core self, to your light and your dark. Surrender to source. Get your balance right. But something you keep being offered, I get the feeling someone is overselling something because they are concerned that you can see the inauthenticity in it. I mean, I get the feeling that someone's almost putting pressure on you to accept something quickly before you see the true detail of it. That's a very strange message. I'm going to keep saying this. You know I channel, so I'm an intuitive. So whether this resonates for you or not, I can't speak. But if it does, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know in what respect it's about, whether it's a relationship, career, job offer, purchase, anything. I don't know what it is, but because I'm just the channeler. But I can tell you this, someone keeps trying to sell you something because they either don't want it, they want to get rid of it, or there's some nefarious intent here. It's almost like double glazing salesmen. They try and get you to, or insurance salesmen, they try to get you to accept it without speaking to your partner quickly because they want the sale or they want rid of it. And they know it's not completely right for you, but they want you to buy it anyway for their own gain. Reconsider. Really, my eyes have just been drawn to seek the lesson. Okay? Seek the lesson. Be vigilant. This is a warning, guys, okay? Trust yourself. Trust your dominion. Trust your guidance. Trust your intuition, okay? Once you can do that, you'll be fine. Look after yourself. Look after those close to you. Ground yourself and stay connected to source, okay? Understand that you are held. But keep your eye on this, guys, okay? Whatever situation it's pertaining to, if it's for you, you'll know, okay? That's the message I think I've got for you for today. But on from the reading this morning, and I'll try and get this uploaded today. It's extraordinarily slow upload times at the moment. Good old EE. This is your message. Okay, if it resonates, wonderful. If it doesn't, there's plenty of other readings on my channel. Okay, have yourselves a super day, guys. Please take express care of yourself. Okay, know that I appreciate and value you all very, very much. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch up with you imminently. Okay, peace, love, and light, guys. See ya.